No, look at anything crazier. No flame. Zero flame intended. We won 14 games in a row. Who didn't join our team? Insta-lose. It might be coincidence. I don't know. I don't know. It might be coincidence. I don't know. Henry got us fired. I gotta do one reaction video so we have something. I gotta do a quick reaction. Everyone should watch this. It's so good. It's not fair. That SBA was carrying a little bit of ammo. Dem and Dem are fighting. Is this AI generated? What is LeBron Corner? Oh, the helicopter's going to. What is LeBron Corner though? Helicopter. What is the LeBron Corner though? Bean residue stuck in my throat. Is it my... Yep, relatable. Bean residue stuck in the throat. Relatable. War Thunder. Let's see. Is there anything to look at? Is there any funny War Thunder videos from the official channel?
Release the baby!
Is there any funny videos from the official channel? Because this one was really funny. The hash roll was really funny. Is there any other like crazy videos like that? Is there any other funny videos? Like Abrams one is crazy. This one?
Speed, armor, and power. The
True. I mean, true. So far, good video.
American Abrams tank needs no introduction. Built to dive straight into battle, crush its opponents, and...
I bet. Are you saying that Abrams doesn't have armor? Are you saying that Abrams doesn't have armor?
piece of advantage for its team. The Abrams is a force to be reckoned.
My third armor it has a good hull armor too. It's just that most tanks just go through it anyways. I think it has more hull armor in the Leopard 2 now. 800. Whoa. Yeah, it's way more. 300. And I think it's better cheeks too, you know? The only problem with the Abrams is this fucking turret ring. If you're driving around, it's actually really hard to hit the turret ring. So you gotta play that aggressively, you know?
Today we'll talk about the techniques that will help you master the M1 family of main battle tanks.
5-second
Explore their
reload, good
strengths
mobility.
and weaknesses. And of
Guys,
course,
we have to put your strengths, right? It has really good mobility, really good reload, decent AP FSDS, and it's actually quite survivable. If you play it like an aggressive, almost like a light tank. Like imagine a light tank, except 75% of the time you'll survive the shot, right? When you shoot an Abrams, especially from range, most times it'll live, at least the first shot.
is an early production.
I think this used to be my favorite 10.7. I do think the Leopard 2A4 is a little bit better though. The Leopard 2A4 is a little bit better.
Production model, equipped with the 105mm M68 cannon. This time-tested gun, derived from a British design for older generation tanks.
From a British design. I'm not like that. I hate the Abrams. I hate the Abrams.
But the Abrams offers a whole new level of freedom on the battlefield. Let's start with armor. The M1 has strong protection both in its turret and lower glacis. The turret's composite armor can withstand hits from 105mm rounds like the DM-23, early 125mm shells such as the 3BM-22, and even some 120mm rounds like the DM-13. Behind the frontal plate lies armor of similar thickness. When angled slightly, it can even deflect more powerful rounds. But caution is required, as hits to the road wheels or side armor can be just as fatal as on any other modern MBT.
Sure, he's right.
The M1 also has a unique weak point, a shot trap.
First of all, it's not a shot trap. It's not a shot trap. Don't call it a shot trap. It's an exposed. It's just an exposed turret ring
Under the gun, which can be penetrated by almost any large caliber round, even older armor-piercing ones. This vulnerability can't be eliminated.
Yeah, the Tiger 2P has a shot trap. Then a shot trap is a shot like this trap. If you shoot her, it will go anyways. A shot trap is a shell getting redirected into thinner armor. For example, on the Leopard. Because if you get really unlucky, a shell can come in here and bounce down into this. This is a shot trap. A shot can come in, hit the plate here, bounce off and go through this only 16mm thick plate. And yep, exactly. On the turret G model, the Germans figured this out. Look at this turret. Do you see how it's like completely rounded? If you go to the G version. Yeah, look at the G version. You see how they added a little notch here? So that chop trap doesn't happen anymore. Like if I go here, the thing is, it's so flat. Like it's impossible to hit. Look how small this is. It's literally like 5. Look how small this is. Like this angle is so small. Yeah, you just go through the hard turret hatch and then into the third ring. This is weak because there is nothing behind it. You just go through the turret hatch and then into the fucking main tank.
So it must always be accounted for. Maintain medium to long range, keep moving, and never let the enemy seize the initiative in combat.
I mean, that made it look bad there. But like, look at the Leopard 3-4. Leopard 3-4 has even more weak spots. Like all of this gets penetrated. Does the 105 go through there? I think so. Yeah. Like the entire front plate. All of this. It's like it's not like the Abrams is like so weak and has no armor. Like if the 284 you can just shoot through the front plate too.
More modern shells.
The fact that the guns are so supernaturally accurate and Warfender, yeah, supernaturally accurate and super close range.
Like the 3BM46 are more likely to pierce the turret and hull. But survivability is where the Abrams truly shines. The driver is separated from the fuel tanks by bulkheads, and the rear ammo storage is protected by a layer of armor. Moreover, by limiting your loadout to 40 rounds, you can keep all ammunition stored safely in the turret, with none in the hull. Separate ammo storage, external fuel tanks, a 4-person crew, and finally, solid armor contribute to the tank.
The reason the Abrams was so fucking annoying before was because every time you shot it, you would kill 1 or 2 crew members, then that commander would take over and it'd kill you with the commander override. You can't do it anymore. So it's a lot less annoying. But that's when it's same as Leopard. The Leopard 2 and the Abrams was so annoying to kill because if you didn't hit perfectly, you'd kill like half the crew. Then 1 second later, commander would take over and he'd just turn his gun and kill you.
Tank's ability to survive hits that would take out nearly
France,
any
and
other
I think the Type 90 too. Fucking the Type 90. He was like this, I think. I literally shot him like this. I took out his engine and his like his transmission, and then he just killed me. Because I was below him and I shot up at him. Like that should never happen. Like this guy should be mega dead. Japanese
the
wise.
Commander has access to a duplicate sight system and gun controls, allowing them to return fire if the gunner is taken out. If the tide turns against you, retreating isn't a problem. The M1 has excellent mobility. Its 1,500 horsepower gas turbine engine can accelerate this heavy vehicle up to 70 kilometers an hour going forward and nearly 40 kilometers an hour in reverse.
Running way
The
backwards is
Abrams
so fun.
also turns on the spot with ease, features a quick turning turret, and boasts fast gun elevation,
If you play,
giving it
if you play 10-7 Russia, just have this the gun handling is so much nicer on the Abrams, and the mobility, and having the gun depression, it's so big.
an edge in close quarters combat against slower tanks like the T-72. Speaking of its gun, while the caliber of the tank's cannon falls short of its peers, it hits just as hard. Or, to be precise, almost as hard. The tank's APF SDS rounds don't have the most devastating post-penetration damage, so you might need to aim for weak spots, such as the lower glacis on later Leopards, and the gun mantlet, or the area below the gun, on T-72s. On the upside, a 5-second reload time lets the Abrams...
The Abrams and the Leopard 2A4, they shoot the exact same places. If the Leopard can't, no, if the Abrams can't penetrate, the Leopard can't penetrate anyways, the same spot. It's only 28 millimeters difference in penetration.
comfortably outplay Soviet and Chinese autoloader-equipped MBTs in duels, as well as some Western tanks with 100...
I also feel like the Abrams is like a really skill-expressive tank, since you have to disable them with your first shot. If you don't, you're gonna die. The M1 is harder, but it can do way better, I think. You can carry way harder on the Abrams than you can on a T-72. If you get on the flank, you can take out the entire enemy team very quickly.
20mm guns, though not British Challengers, Italian Arietes, or Japanese MBTs. Another asset of this tank is its advanced optics, which outperform older German and Soviet sights at long range.
What?
The early Abrams variants also have access to AP shells with explosive filler.
Wait, what? Wait, what did he say? The earlier Abrams has access to AP shells with explosive filler?
Early Abrams variants perform older German and Soviet sites
Let me turn the closed captions to here.
at long range. The early Abrams variants
The early Abrams variants
also have access to AP
armor
shells with
piercing shells
explosive filler.
with explosive
Perfect
filler.
for
Where's my explosive filler? What is he yapping about? Why would he say that? Why did no one catch that? None of the Abrams or the Abrams variants, none of them have AP with explosive filler.
one-shotting light tanks and
What? Why would he say that? Wait, what? Here you go. The early Abrams variants also have access to AP shells with explosive filler. Absolutely not. Just factually not true. No, I think it means hash. Because the early Abrams don't have HEOR. He means hash.
explosive filler.
Very
Perfect for one-shotting light tanks and anti-aircraft vehicles. To succeed with the M1, you'll need to strike a balance between aggression and defense, breakthroughs and tactical retreats.
What an empty statement. What an absolutely, completely empty statement. To do good with your tank, you have to do good with your tank. What a useless, empty statement. A waste of a sentence.
On its own, the Abrams is great for flanking, capable of knocking out multiple opponents before retreating under the cover of smoke. In team battles, it's best
What? Great for knocking out the multiple enemies, then retreating in smoke. What is this, like a LARP freaking Desert Storm? I'm gonna push in, kill a couple guys, pop my smokes, and retreat. What?
multiple opponents before retreating under the cover of smoke. In team battles, it's best not to lead the charge
True.
outright,
In
but
team
staying
battles,
close to the
bait
front
your
lines
teammates.
and reload speed really shine in later models. In modern MBT combat,
why
the one
does-
who
did he say
disarms
there's
the enemy
dumb
first
shit?
usually wins. And
In
the
the modern MBT combat, the one who disables the enemy first usually wins. That's literally every tank, every BR, even planes, even ships. That's everything. If you disable the enemy, you usually win. In modern combat, if you kill the enemy, you usually kill them. Well, hack, what? Like, what the fuck? Whoa, worthless statement. What a
has
worthless
plenty of
statement.
tools to do just that, even against the fastest foes. Later Abrams models mostly feature incremental upgrades. The IPM-1, for example, has a reinforced turret front and a new round in its arsenal. The M900, the most powerful 105mm
is it actually AI
APF
voiceover?
SDS in War Thunder.
The way you said
The
APF
round makes it
SDS? APF SDS. Hello? Why did it say APF SDS?
Meter
Wait,
APF
what?
SDS in War Thunder.
It's an
The
AI
round
voiceover. Why
makes
did
it
it say
easier to hit-
APF SDS? What the fuck is APF? What the fuck is APF SDS? Help understanding.
Powerful
What
105mm
the fuck? What's going
APF
on?
SDS in War
What
Thunder.
the fuck? No, I think even AI won't just write this. This is like, what? APF SDS? What is he
The
talking
round
about?
makes it easier to hit enemy weak
The
spots.
round makes
and
it
the new
easier
armor
to hit enemy weak spots? The M900 is not any more accurate than any other APF SDS.
is more reliable, especially when using terrain and taking advantage of the gun's 10 degrees of depression. The M1A1 and later variants like the M1A1 AIM and M1A2 are armed with the 120mm M256 cannon, whose APF SDS rounds can cut through most enemy vehicles. These top-tier Abrams tanks also boast much stronger armor,
They're ABS.
but at a cost. Model
Oh,
top-tier Abrams tanks also boast much stronger armor, but at a cost. Models equipped with the 120mm gun are noticeably slower than their predecessors. While the drop in performance is modest, their opponents are significantly faster. Tanks like the
Lark.
T-80 BVM,
My favorite tank, the Lark.
Leclerc, and Type 10, and China's ZTZ-99A can often reach key positions first, and some even match the Abrams in reload speed. As a result, higher tier Abrams variants are best played with more caution and greater reliance on terrain. On the flip side,
The
top
SCP.
Abrams
Wait, what?
variants like the SCP are protected
Secure,
by
contain, protect. Wait, is the Abrams an SCP creature? Monka SCP. Wait, error.
bomb
Error
fragmentation.
mentioned. Wait, that's shielded
that
from
shield
bomb
them from bomb
fragmentation.
fragment-
No, the thing is, this is AI generated bomb fragmentation. What is he yapping about?
On the other hand, both XM1s are far more mobile, making them feel more like traditional medium or even
I
light
don't think
tanks.
that they're not far more mobile.
Fast
though.
vehicles with
The
hard-hitting
M1
guns.
Abrams is already hyper mobile. The XM1 is maybe a slight tinge more faster, but definitely not a lot more mobile.
Two
Yeah, the
tactics in an
XM1
Abrams.
isn't slow,
Share them in the comments
but it's
down
not
below.
that much faster than the Abrams. I played it so much. 300 games on it. Speed, armor, and power. Wait, armor? Like, the thing is, it has armor, but it just has really obvious weak spots. While Lotus is saying the Abrams has advanced optics, better in German and Russian tanks. Oh, wait, no, what? What are you talking about? Like, the Abrams has round as like an APHE, not the M1. The M1 Abrams was not, no. Some of the later ones has, like demolition rounds or whatever. Multi-purpose ammo. But he specifically said, he said the early Abrams has armor-piercing rounds with high explosive filler, which is just not true. None of the Abrams has armor-piercing rounds with high explosive filler. It have multi-purpose rounds. And they're tiered and overpowered, real. New round? APHE for Abrams? Wait. Hold up. Hold up. APHE for Abrams? Now that would be a sight I'd like to say it.